Ring! Round of applause. Hi, everyone. You probably didn't think it was coming, but here we are. And I have Alyshia.
Hello, Alyshia. It's Alyshia,
is it Alyshia?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alyshia.
Or Allie.
Alyshia.
Allie. I gave that nickname to myself.
Allie? Or
yeah. No, Allie. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like Alyshia was just too hard for people.
Well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you for showing up.
Yes, thank you for having me.
A lot.
I'm so excited to be here.
And you're kicking off the season,
yes.
So you're the best one.
I'm excited. Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in again. It's every Thursday. And you can, Alyshia, her Instagram is going to be below right now, so you can follow her and catch up with her and all that good stuff. So for people who don't know what you do, kind of, what you're a model, and then I know you've done the ring girl.
Yeah, and I'm an MMA ring girl for like a Latin MMA community called Combate Americas. Right now, things are on a hold. Huge. No, yeah, it's huge for the Latin community. We got like Kate Del Castillo, who's like a big ambassador. We've had people come out like Oscar De La Hoya and Mario Lopez, like a lot of like famous celebrities come out to like our fights and stuff. But right now it's on hold, coronavirus. So I've been on a break doing other things. How did
you get that gig? Because I've always wanted to do the Octagon Girls.
The ring girl thing, dude. Yeah, no,
idea?
It's like, no, yeah, it is for sure.
Yeah,
so UFC Octagon is pretty much UFC, but like any MMA, like they have their Octagon, or it's just like a different like style of way to make a cage. So, I mean, UFC created the Octagon. But yeah, everything has like, every like company has like its different ways of like promoting itself. But I like the one that I got involved with because it's Latin, it's all about that Latin empowerment, like how we're strong and we're fighters and like we've all been through something. And like, I really like that, enjoy that. But I mean, I got into it because I got reached out to by one of the big investors. He had a couple girls come out to like some like interview thing, like a photo shoot to see like if they're photogenic. But little did we know, they also wanted to see our personalities.
Oh.
So, hello.
You're like 10 in the personality, 20 in the personality.
I mean, yeah.
So kidding. They just picked you. They picked you from
that? Yeah. They emailed me and they're like, so you're gonna be the face of Combate Americas. Like you're gonna be the one training all the girls that come in. You're gonna just,
Was it something you really hoped you got it, and you were just like, I'm just gonna do it just to try it?
I really thought every girl wants to be a freaking like UFC girl, MMA girl. They want to be a ring girl, like, cause it's hot. Like being up there and being like a bad bee, like what's up? I'm number 1, I'm number 2, I'm number 3, whatever. And you get to watch fights. I grew up watching fights, and I love like watching people beat each other up. Just for fights for professional people, not in real life. If you start a fight in front of me in the streets, I'm gonna be like, you're a child.
It's a no-go.
Yeah, no, you gotta be a professional fighter, like train hard, like that's what I enjoy seeing. But I mean, yeah, I got picked and I was shocked because I really thought like I wasn't gonna get it. I went in like, whatever, if I get it, I get it. So I think that's why too, because they saw my personality, like, because I think if I was like actually trying my hardest to get that job, I would have been nervous. I would have been like super shy. So I guess it worked out. Did they have
to see you like walk around with the thing and like, or no, did they not?
No, they just like, they were just scoping out all the girls. There was like 6 girls there.
Is it hard to walk with it? How do you walk? Do you have to like?
No, you gotta make sure.
You just act like your regular walk, your normal walk.
Because I grew up like as a dancer, like I feel like it just naturally comes to me, that Latin like sexy walk.
You're salsa dancing across it.
Yeah, no, I have. I've done every kind of dance. Like people like that too. Like they like to see like personality come out. So like, you just gotta hold the sign up, make sure it doesn't cover your face because of the shadow. Keep it back. Keep your chest up and your shoulders straight. Keep your booty perked. Make sure your legs feel like just like you're walking like on clouds. Like, and people love that shit.
Heels or shoes do you guys wear?
They're like some like the heels, like the bottom part is like it's fat, like, and I'm like wobbling sometimes, but then I'm like, all right, fuck it, like I got to do it. But I mean, it looks hot, but whatever.
Are you going back to it once the corona's all over?
Yeah, right now they're doing a year break, so for sure, I'm gonna go back. But I've been doing like a bunch of other stuff meanwhile, like. I ended up getting like a title for Hot Import Nights. So it's this big car show thing that goes around. They do a lot of events and
Is there a lot of Asians in the hot imports? Just I've worked before.
I feel like there's more Hispanics than Asians.
Oh, wow. I think I worked the Tuner Evo one.
Yeah.
And that was all, at least from where I was, it was all Asians.
Yeah. That's
Tuner
Evo
more Asian predominant for the girls. But that's why I was like, big ups to you because bringing in some Latin flavor.
I know,
I love Asians too. I'm just saying, just
like,
bringing in something out.
It was fun though because like I shared an Airbnb with all these girls that already had titles and like it was fun. But like I was the only Latin girl, so every time like a song would go on, like I'm the one like let's take shots of tequila, let's dance, and all the girls are like shy, and I'm like get up, I'm here now, like we're gonna have fun. So they even said that they were like happy to actually have a Latin now because it's not only like Asians what people thinks, it's also like Hispanic. So.
Did you go on stage and like you know how they have like for the girls that are there signing and stuff, they have like the on stage competitions. Did you go on stage for any of them?
They made it kind of different though. Like it was because of coronavirus, like everyone had to wear their mask. And if we were by a car and everybody was 6 feet apart, then I could be like, oh, let me take it off for a second. Make sure you guys get your pictures in. But once I see someone like walking up to me, like I have to throw it on like real quick.
Wow.
Like, yeah, but you like, I mean, in Texas, they're not as strict. They're strict, but some people just don't really like, you know, don't think about the law of what you got to do now for safety. And they would come up to me without their mask, trying to hug me, take a picture. And I'm like, bro, like, I got a kid at home.
But you would hug them, though.
No, yes. Like, if I keep my mask on, like, I'll do, like, a side hug. Like, if it's a picture, like, yeah, like, I love, like, interacting with fans. But if you're coming at me with no mask, like, hello. Like, no, thank you.
At your area, did you have like that Florida, like the super tall banner?
Yes, and I have it in my room now.
So how did you know that you were supposed to make those? Because I went, I didn't even know. I was new to everything. I didn't know what. I had like my own little table thing, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, I have like two 8x10s to sell, and I was just like there, and every other girl was like hooked the fuck up. Dude. Like they've been there, like they know they were like veterans. So I'm like, my table was empty. I'm sitting there. Every girl's is like shirts, and then they even have like a lookbook, big portfolio of like big shoots, and then they had everything. I was like,
so I actually, like those girls know what the heck they're doing. Yeah.
How did you know how to do, or just experience, or?
Because I was actually in 2018, I was a Toyo Tires girl. So all of 2018, I went to like over 20 car shows, and I would see these girls, and I'd be like, damn, these girls really came out here. Some of them aren't even getting paid. Like they're only getting paid on like. Yeah, like they don't get paid. They just like they make the money off of whatever they profit from their shirts and their posters and whatever.
Well, that can
and
still be sad. Good too. Well,
depending on how poppin' they are and who they are. Like, of course, I mean, even if they're cute and nice, they're gonna make money off of it. But I was like, damn, I'm straight making like $5 right now, like $5K on just like whatever I'm doing for this one day. And now I feel bad, but like. I would learn from it, and then finally one day, like, it was, like, my last event, and I was like, you know what, like, I'm going to do one just for fun. Like, I'm probably not going to make it, but I've never done one before. Like, I've done twerking contests.
You have?
A lot. But I've never done a car show contest.
So you're not shy at all, huh? Are you? Or do you have to, like, drink
a
little bit to be? Or you're not shy? Even sober, you're like, I'll do the twerking
contest? No, I get, like, you know, everybody gets anxiety, but I get anxiety where I just get a little shy and, like.
Like a good nervous? Like, you're like, all right, just do it.
Yeah, like, I got to push myself to do it, Like, sometimes I stutter, but, I mean, you've seen it. I'll stutter. But, yeah, anyways, what were we talking about?
I brought up the shyness. You're like, and
I thought about it. No.
It's about, like, the twerking contest. And then you got used to, like, you kind of know how the whole everything goes in the car industry.
Yeah. Oh, and then I ended up winning. Bruh. And it was so sad, dude. Like, my heart was hurting because these girls went out there and, like, freaking worked their butts off. They brought their posters. They brought their banners. And I straight showed up. Like, I was already making my money. Yes. Like, I was just like, all right, I'll do it. This is my last show. And I walked out with, like, 500.
You're like...
And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like,
you're throwing it in the crowd. You're like, just take it. I want to give back to the people.
But I was like, I mean, I guess I'll take it and go do something. Put in my savings or whatever. But...
So once you find kind of like your way in like the car import stuff, you're kind of just secured in there.
Yeah, everything's like different. Though.
I've heard though that the fans from the car imports, like they follow you, like they're gonna be your fans forever. And I even know that from like OGs in the game. Yeah. Like they're gonna always be with you. Like the same people are gonna come. They're gonna buy all your stuff, and they're gonna be at every single show you have.
Yeah,
and everything like that.
that's so true. Like I have people from like 2018 that were my fans that like I would give out free calendars and posters, and then so that last event I did, I gave out a lot of my calendars for free, and They were like my Thailand calendars of 2020. We're already halfway through the year, so I was like, I'm just gonna give them out for free. Like, what's the big deal? And like, I think I was the only girl giving stuff out for free because I was like, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't want to sound cocky.
Confident?
I'm confident. I make my money. I don't need to worry about little stuff like that. But I mean, I have a website too with like all my merch and stuff too. So I was also telling people like, hey, I didn't bring any shirts. You go to my website, you could like get a shirt or get a phone case, get a sticker.
Okay, so I guess are you considered like an OG-ish or not really? Or you're a little bit, I mean, I guess you, like, other girls know of you.
Yeah.
So if a new girl pops up on the scene that's, like, you know, next to you, are you, like, nicer?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm always nice.
Talking, you're like, oh, hey, like, if no one's with you guys, are you just like, oh, hey, boo, or something?
Oh, my God, the last time.
Or is it no? Or how is it?
So the last time this happened.
And be honest, or sometimes are you a little side-eye bitchy?
No, I'm never mean. I'm never mean. But the last time it happened, I was on a yacht. I was having an anxiety attack. I could not find my, like, it's like a CBD pen, and it helps me cope with my anxiety. The boat was rocking. I was on this big yacht with a bunch of girls. The DJ was bumping music, so I'm like, I can't breathe. Like, I need to go find my pen. I'm, like, emptying my bag out, and this girl comes in. She's like, oh, my gosh, you're Allie. And she just goes on and on, and I'm like,
of this attack,
and I'm like, all right, Alyshia, let's get it together. Like, I looked at her and I was like, I'm sorry, like, I'm having like an anxiety attack right now. And she's like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to find my pen. She just keeps going and going, and I'm like, all right, let me just get over my anxiety and talk to her, because that's what she wants. She needs someone to talk to because she just started modeling. So I ended up just like getting over my anxiety. Like, as soon as like she left and we stopped talking, I just sat there in the room, little yacht rooms on the bottom. I sat there by myself, and I was just like, did she not know I was having an anxiety attack? Like, I told her. But I mean, I'm always nice. Like, I'll just like put it to the side and toughen up and be like, all right, here we go. But I think that's what a lot of people now that are in this industry, they have that, because it's like you always have to deal with it. Like, if you're gonna be a known person, like, you have to deal with people that love you and look up to you and want to know more about your life, and you have to think of it in a positive way, never a negative, because then you don't be humble. Have you ever been
have you ever kind of went up to a bigger girl, also, just as you in the industry, or even before you kind of got there, that was well known and she was mean? You don't have to name.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you were just
of course.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, it's so sad. And like,
how was it? Like, what was the experience?
Just like rude. Like, one of them was a singer, actually. It still is a singer, biggest singer.
And you were just trying to be cool as fuck, and she was like...
No, I was with my friend, too, and we're like, oh, my God, hi. And she just, like, looked at us up and down and walked away, and we were like, okay. But then I met Bella Thorne that same night, and she was so nice.
Oh, yeah. Like, and she just started her OnlyFans, I heard.
Yeah, dude.
Yes? No, 2 days ago? Or
no, it was like a week ago.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm late. I saw a post on, like, not... Shade Room or not hip hop, whatever, something. But I saw that she made like a bunch in like one night and all that.
Dude, yeah, no, and she was hella nice. She's like a good person. Like, she seems like a party girl, someone who would be mean and cocky, but she's like, she's living her best life.
You know what? She was cool in my book when she was like directing porn films.
Yes.
I feel like she's a cool ass girl.
She's so cool.
She was actually like the director, producer of like, I don't know if it was one or a couple, but I'm like that's cool.
I think that because the guy she was dating was like a director, so that's how she got involved into it. But I feel like she's better than, like, she's an actress. She's a director now. Like, she's a model. Like, she could do it all.
OnlyFans, do you know?
No, I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. Should we subscribe?
The naughty.
We'll subscribe after this.
We're like, what made you start your OnlyFans? I remember when I was shooting with Eva. How long ago was that? The first time you guys ever came here to the studio. Shout out 7-Eleven Media Group. Studio for rent all the time. 7-Eleven Media Group. Little plug-in. Yeah. But how long ago was that when you guys were here? I can't even remember.
It was cold. I think it was last year.
She's like, it was a cold, stormy night.
It was a cold night.
Just shy of Thanksgiving.
No.
I don't know. Do you remember? I don't remember. I know it was a while ago. Maybe for sure last year.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, for sure it was. then, so what? But I remember you came with Eva, and you were just kind of like stage mom with her.
Yeah.
You're
No, like I didn't like. I've always been like I own a model agency, so I've always been mom too. I have a kid, so I'm just. I mean, ever since I was like really young, I've always been mom. Like I need to be the one that takes care of people. Yeah, not the annoying way.
Like, no, yeah, you were like, okay, I don't like that, or like, we'll try.
Like
this.
If you're gonna shake your booty, you're gonna do it the right way,
sure
sweetie.
Your girl's gonna look good, which I feel like all friends should do.
Do that.
I hate when like I see like, let's say someone posts a photo with their girlfriend or multiple
and their
girlfriend
friends. Looking all oily
They're
and
all
unfiltered.
Looking bad, but like they look bomb, and you're like, well, I look good, I'm gonna post them. Like that's not okay. Make sure your girlfriend looks good too.
Everyone has to agree. Yeah. If not, then edit your friend's face to what you know she would want.
I'm like, and then I've also seen people be like, they edit themselves. I'm like, why didn't you edit your girl? Come on.
I see it too. Yeah. It's kind of sad, but whatever.
Oh, so then when we were shooting, you were there and you were super cool. That's when I was like, oh, she's so cool. And then a lot of people, when you were in the BTS of like helping us and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're like, Alyshia. They're like, oh my God, does she have OnlyFans? Or like, are you guys? Do you have any photos together, anything? And I'm like, a lot of people were asking. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, she was just like helping out. So at that time, you weren't doing it. So what made you
and then I was just like, you know
that?
what? Like, it was because I was a ring girl, so I had a contract saying like, I just started that year. I didn't know how strict they were gonna be. Like, I didn't want to lose my job with that because it was like like that was my opportunity. So I didn't want to mess anything up. So I try to be a good little girl, PG-13, very innocent. I mean, I feel like everyone that I work with in that company, they knew I wasn't a good girl. Like, they know I'm wild. I'm always down to like take shots. Like, I go to bed like super late. Like, I like to have fun. Like, I'm the one that's always hitting everyone up.
Bedtime.
Yeah, like I'm the one like putting everyone together and like be like, hey, you guys, we're going out to this bar. We're gonna go drink. Like, I was like the fun of the party. So they saw it coming. But yeah, no, I did it.
So you just, after your contract was, well, right now, are you still on contract during this time?
No, right now, no, because everything's on hold. Yeah.
So you started it when your contract was up? Did you ask them about it, or how did it work?
As soon as coronavirus hit, I was like, I got to worry about myself. I got to worry about my son and the way that I'm going to make my money in my bag. And I know I have fans. This has been like requested of me. Like, I don't post nasty things.
OnlyFans, one thing people I feel like don't know about OnlyFans is I've even seen people say like, you don't have to post sex. You don't have to post porn. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that, like, you can, it's a site for your fans. You can post whatever you want. Like
I'll talk to them. Yeah.
Even extra photos from a photo shoot that you didn't post on Instagram. You're like, see the rest of this set on my OnlyFans. So that's what people, I feel like people made it out to be a sexual thing.
Especially those girls that give it out for free. I'm not going to say who. I don't even know their names. But you know those girls that give it out for free on Twitter. And they're like, oh, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Be like, why am I going to subscribe to your OnlyFans when I just saw you do something nasty on your Twitter? Like, no. Anyways. But, like, I'll do, like, lingerie, bikinis. Like, I love to dance. So I'll do, like, videos of me dancing. Like, I for sure don't do like, what is going on out there?
Oh, no, it's all the time.
The life of LA.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow. No, it was going on also for like the workers of the coronavirus, and then before that for something else.
That's crazy. It's like a movement down here. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So all your OnlyFans and your car stuff and all your hard work wound up into you just are a new home buyer.
Yeah, I just bought my house. I bought a Mercedes too the same month.
How does it feel?
It feels good. Like, I feel like the happiest I've ever been. Like, so many blessings have been coming to my life, and like I've been meeting new people. Like, I met my friend Jaleesa over here.
Oh, she's a new friend.
Jaleesa, say hi. Hello.
Oh, is her mic on?
1, 2. Okay, hi.
Hello.
How did you wait? You just met her?
Yeah, no.
How long have you guys known each other?
Like 2 days. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
this morning, you're like,
it's been like a month, right?
I think almost
like 2 months.
Almost 2 now. Yeah.
2
I
months.
feel like I manifested her into my life.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really weird. I randomly came across her Instagram page, and I was like, oh, like I want to be friends with this girl. And then I came across Ava's page, And then Ava reached out to me, hung out with Ava. Then I met Ali, and I feel like I manifested both of them into my life, and like now I'm here.
Yeah,
So
we've been like
awesome.
inseparable. Like she's been at my house like the whole time.
Yeah, we
Are
live
you
like
fr- are
10
you-
minutes away.
Are you from the same area?
Yeah,
we
10
never
minutes
knew,
away. Yeah.
Wow.
I've lived in that area for almost 4 years now, and we even go to the same nail salon, and we've never crossed paths. The same bars, same restaurants, and everything. We never crossed paths.
I feel like
So
it's
that
like
was
a
so funny.
perfect time.
How
Yeah.
did you meet exactly though?
No, yeah,
through Ava,
from Ava, yeah, from Instagram. But she said
Oh,
like
did
she
you guys
saw.
ever shoot together or something? Or
Mhm.
No, well, I would always go to like Eva's house and like shoot like OF stuff, and
yeah.
then like
So for it was like an OnlyFans collab.
yeah, and then she was there, and I was like,
Oh.
hey, like I feel like you fit my vibe, and like yeah, she's like helped me out a lot though, like moving in and stuff, and like every time we go like do something, like she's like the ride or die, like she's like down to like head out. Her mom even has a coffee shop, so her mom's been giving me free coffee. I was like, hell yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
best
cute.
though. Is like when you meet a friend, when you meet someone that you guys click just right away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
different.
hard to find that. It's really,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
nowadays too. And I feel so bad because she was even telling me like being the position that I'm in, it's hard to find genuine friends nowadays because everybody just wants to use her for like the title that she has. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's not fair. Like people shouldn't be doing that to you. You know what I mean? Like you need genuine friendships.
Yeah. It is hard to find now. Like it's like people try to like, you know.
I feel like with friends, it can be almost like with lovers. Like and with anyone you guys have came across friend wise or lover wise, there's some that you're just right away. You're like, I could be with this person every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friend Noali, like she's my best friend.
Yeah.
Like I kid you not, I don't know if I shared this story, but we met 3 years ago, maybe 3.5, and I met her at a club. Literally, it was like a nightclub, and we met, and then we hung out the next day, and 3 days later, she like moved in. We were like roommates for like a couple months. We were together every day. Yeah, it was crazy. So we met. And then at the time, she was living with her boyfriend. They had just relocated from Nashville, but she's from Idaho originally. So she came from Idaho. She was visiting Nashville, met her boyfriend there, but she's from Idaho. She came here. She was living with him, and she was totally dependent on him. Like she didn't work or nothing. He paid for everything. And then I met her, and they were having problems, and I'm like, well, stay with me. Like he kicked her out. It's not no secret. Like she shared it on podcast too. So
yeah.
So she stayed with me for like 2 or 3 months. Just like, so I'm like, that's that. But like, when does that happen? That I felt so comfortable. I just met her, and I'm like, move with me. We're neighbors. Move in. Like, or not neighbors, roomies. So.
Roomies, yeah.
So that's how.
Oh, yeah,
It reminds me of that. The fact that you guys are like so comfortable. Like, okay, every day, or come do this, come do that.
Yeah, like I feel like I've met so many friends, but like I feel like she's been like the one that's like really like down to earth. Like no offense to my other friends, but this one's sorry.
You're like everyone has their own little trophies. Don't forget your friend anniversary. Don't forget your friend anniversary.
We don't even know when that is. Okay. I have photos. Oh yeah, the day at the mansion in Beverly Hills. Yes. We had sushi.
You're like caviar. Great poupon.
1942.
Clase is over 1942. Whoever's listening.
Really? Wait, no. What
I
are we
just-
drinking right now? No, that's
Oh no, we're not. But I'm just saying, I love Clase. I feel like it's like people are so like 1942. But I just
Is
like
that the one
Clase
with
so much.
the? Is that the one with the ding ding?
Yes.
Ding 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 ding.
It tastes better. I think it does.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 1942 is really dark. Right?
It has like an
has a-
aftertaste of coffee. I feel like
Really?
No, because it's aged. The reason why that it's dark is because
Oh.
it's aged. So then
like
it's just
almost like a mezcal.
So you
smoky-ish.
you like that blanco.
But I don't think. I think azul is reposado or
Really?
something like that.
Reposado, then it's aged.
It's colored. Oh, but it doesn't taste the same. I don't know. But I'm happy to you guys' new friendship.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna be my friend too, okay?
Oh yeah, Zap.
I'm
This is
like
friend.
we all gotta just
Yeah.
like make time for us evenly.
I feel like I get along with just about anybody. Like it takes a lot for me to not like someone.
What sign are you?
I'm a Libra. What sign are you?
I'm a Pisces.
She's a Pisces. What are you?
Leo.
You're Leo. Oh yeah. We're both very like. I look cute. I know. Let me help you look cute too.
Pisces is like, oh, I look cute. Thank you. I know I do.
Libras are like the playboys of the zodiac and very charming.
For real, dude. She literally looks like a playboy,
charming.
like
I'm
a
naturally
playgirl.
flirty, and I have to tell people sometimes, I'm like, I'm not flirting with you. It's just my personality. I'm sorry.
Like it's encoded in my DNA. It's in my bone marrow.
Yeah.
She'll ask me a question and she's like biting your lip. I'm like, you good?
You're like, should we kiss right now?
Like, what are
You're telling her?
like,
Am I turning you on? Question mark.
You're like, hold on. You're like, record this.
Hold on.
OnlyFans.
Put the phone down. Oh my God.
Okay, let's start the this or that.
This or that.
We're gonna play.
I've never played. I've never played before.
It's kind of just like a game-ish, I guess. YouTube challenge. I don't know, something. Okay. Being hot or being cold?
Oh, I love being hot. Wait.
Like tempered, like you like.
Yeah,
it's
no,
hot.
hot.
In here.
No, I love being
or like,
hot.
Oh, I'm cold.
No, I want to be like,
like
sweating like in 110. Like,
oh shit.
yeah, like I love being hot and like.
That's okay. That's
I know it's weird. But I love being
kind of.
hot.
No, the other day, my friend, we went to a saddle ranch, and in this weather, like this is like last week.
Uh-huh.
It's at night, and at night it's still warm. What is it like?
Oh, that's like Vegas weather.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then at this but get this. So we're at saddle ranch in this weather at night, and then she orders a hot soup, and she asks the guy, "Can you put the heater on? I'm cold." I'm like, what?
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well,
though.
sometimes when you go to places to eat, like they put the AC on
no,
hella
it's
cold.
outside. Remember, right now everything's outside seating for eating.
Oh yeah, huh? Okay.
Like she's just a little freak.
There's a little
Freak.
burst. She likes to be real nice and hot. Moist.
I think I'd pick. Being hot or being cold? Darn. Both are comfortable at an extreme.
The less clothes, the better. Bikinis, you're hot.
I guess if I really had to, I'd pick. Yeah, I would pick hot. What would you
It's
pick?
getting hot in here.
That's hard. I don't know. I'm anemic. I'm always cold.
Oh,
So I'm
hot.
more like a 70 to 80 degree kind of girl. I don't know.
She's like, I'm gonna pick neither.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass.
That's
Can
the
I
Libra
pass?
in me. It's so indecisive.
I'll pass.
Okay, weird or crazy?
Oh, weird, of course.
I would pick weird too.
Yeah.
What would
Why
you-
Yeah, I'd
crazy
say
though?
weird. Weird is more fun.
Yeah.
We randomly talk to each other in like accents all the time. Like it just switches up. So I think like the weirdness, it's good. Yeah.
Good. Weird is normal. Weird is normal.
I tell everyone if you're not weird, you're boring.
Yeah.
That's what I feel
Like what? For real though.
Crazy could be fun also.
Unless
It
you're
could
only
be
when you're
fun.
drinking alcohol and everyone's on the same level of drunk. Crazy is hella like fun.
What do you think the difference is between weird and crazy?
Crazy is like trying to like take a piss on the sidewalk in front of like 50 people
Like-
after a night out.
Just
Weird is
Like,
like
just
talking
wilding.
about like taking a piss in front of people.
like being funky is weird, and then like you're just wild and being bold is crazy.
Oh yeah, that gives me
Right?
anxiety. I'm a Pisces, like I don't know if it's a Pisces thing, but that's just me. I get anxieties. So if I see one of my friends acting crazy,
Like
I'm just like,
obnoxious. Is obnoxious and crazy? Do they go hand in hand or no?
I feel like they can.
they
'Cause I don't
yeah.
like obnoxious. But
I've never seen you crazy though.
No, I'm not. I said I don't like.
Oh, I
obnoxious
thought
people.
you said I get.
No, I don't like. I don't like obnoxious. No. Weird people can be crazy though. Weird people can skydive. Would you skydive?
No.
You're like no.
I avoid death.
Would you go skinny dipping?
Oh, I have. We have together
We got a photo
already.
shoot, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you swim with sharks?
Oh, I have already.
No cage.
No, yeah, no cage. There's no
Okay,
cage.
she's
But
like-
they're the sharks that don't eat people.
You're
They're
like,
the ones that are sleeping and like,
Like-
and they're just like the ones that eat like just the
She's
bottom,
like,
the
maybe
bottom
they were
ones.
fish actually.
It was big fish. No, it was a shark.
Okay, rich friend or loyal friend?
Loyal friend. Yeah, I don't care about like rich people.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, rich people out there. Unless you're loyal, then what's happening?
If you're rich and loyal, you're like, you can still be
Oh
my friend.
yeah, be my friend. No, yeah, I for sure don't really care about like people that have money. Like I care more about people that like are loyal and nice.
Same. I would pick the same. Oh yeah, makes a difference. Because sometimes you could be around. I've been around people with like a lot of money, but you just don't enjoy your time with them. You're just like,
no, and then they're mean. Like, they could be the crazies and be like, "Excuse me, I ordered my salsa like 5 minutes ago."
Gosh. I've had this conversation with
a
a
lemon drop martini. Do you remember?
Oh my
my
God.
lemon drop martini. She was so rude to the waiter.
There's tequila in my lemon drop. Can you take this back? I was literally like, "Girl, what's wrong with tequila?" She's like, "Nothing. I'll drink it." And I was like, "Good." Dude, I like popped for 2 seconds.
Like, you fucking drink
you better
that.
drink that tequila.
Your throat.
Dude,
you're like, say you like it.
You better like tequila. I love tequila.
A lot of people too that are difficult to eat with. I'm like, I'm never gonna go eat with them again. There's always something wrong with their food, or they're always just like, this is horrible, or this and that. And I'm like, I'm never.
Eat it.
You can't trust people that are rude to wait staff either. Like, I don't know.
That's when you know. Be like, take a friend on a date. I mean, that's what we should do. When you meet a new friend, you take them on a date just like you take a guy or a girl, whatever. You take your friend.
This is the test.
And you see, you have her order your food and see how she reacts to it. How mean she is to the waiter. Like, if she gives you attitude. If she's cheap, she'll order, like, I don't know, something $3 and that's it. And at the end, she'll ask you to pay for it. It's the same way, right?
Yeah, I think I agree.
Should be like that with friendship. Like, I mean, half and half, of course, pay the bill. But if someone's like, no, you pay the bill, like that's.
You're talking about with friends or with the date?
With friends.
Okay.
But friends on a date. Like, you take your friend on a date and you see how she is.
What about on like a real date with like a potential partner from before, past experience?
Oh.
Have you guys ever like been on a date when the guy's like, oh, let's split it half and half?
Oh,
like,
I do it all. No, I always do it.
And I know that, because me too, like, I feel like the right thing to do is to be like, oh, you want to split it? But they're supposed to say no. I'm just going to say that. I feel like the guy should be like, no, put that away. Like, you do it just to show face like that. Okay, not that we can all afford it, obviously. But how do you feel if the guy's like, yeah, let's split it? How do you feel? If he's like, oh, yeah.
I've had that happen to
Does
me.
it bother you?
This has only happened, no offense, to Caucasian men. It's always the Caucasian
That's
men.
your experience. I mean, why?
That are actors, and they're like, oh, so do you want to split the bill?
Oh, my God.
A Hispanic man won't do it. Any other mixed race will not do that to you. If it's a Caucasian man, like...
How did you... Was it like... You're like, I've never seen him again?
No, I literally ghosted. I ghost. When I was, like, at my prime, I was ghosting left and right. If, like, I saw one little, like, pinkish red flag. Goodbye.
Definitely like it's done. But you guys split. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy when guys do that?
But I was like,
I mean,
whatever.
It's not too crazy, but I don't know.
No, I mean... The fact that they, like,
If they ask you on a date for the first...
No,
like, you're asking... Like,
no,
if you're asking me, I would think, like, save up for a week. If you don't... a little bit. We don't have to go nowhere crazy.
Don't ask me on a date if you can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, like, I'm the girl to pay for my food, too. Sure. But the fact that I mean, I know it's a girl's mind of being weird as heck. Like, you can't read a woman's mind because they're crazy. I'm not crazy. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. We made that distinction. Not crazy, weird.
Where was I going? Oh,
with the date.
I drove an hour and a half to see this guy. Mm-hmm. This is the first white guy, Caucasian guy I've ever gone on a date with.
Okay.
We go to this nice sushi restaurant. The girl in the front was like, oh my God, you guys look like such a cute couple. I was like, oh, okay, I'm feeling it. Like, first time, Caucasian man, like, what's poppin'? We sit at the table, we eat our food, and then at the very end, he's like, so let's split it. The fact that I drove an hour and a half to go see you, and I had to drive home right after, I was heated. My Colombian came out, and I was like, oh.
Did you talk shit to him?
No, I ghosted him.
But like, was he trying to be like, come over after? You're like,
no, for
like,
sure.
No,
he wanted me to come over. He wanted me to come over.
You're like, now I'm gonna go home.
He really thought.
Or did you go over? Be honest. Did you go over?
No, I didn't. I went home. I said, you know what? I gotta go home. Like, my mom's watching my son. That was the time that, like, I was going through my single time after, like, my divorced. And I was, like, testing it out. I'd never been with the Caucasian man before, and that was my first, and that was, like, my last.
You're like...
I mean, I'm sure a lot of Caucasian men are not like this, but the fact that it was that one that was like, I want to be an actress. I want to be a singer. First of all, he sang so bad. I was in choir since I was 10, and I was like, bruh, like, you swear. I didn't tell him this, because I wanted to see, like, what was the hype? Like, you say you're a singer. Like, let me hear something. It was like a song. Like,
Okay, but let's say he did have a voice on him. Like, he really had those vocals. You might have been like, all right, I'll forgive the splitting in half.
no.
If he was serenaded the
Then I
fuck
would
out
have
of you.
been talking S about how, like, he thought he was cocky about him having a good voice. I think just the fact that he didn't want to, like,
Oh.
the fact that he made me drive that long to go back home right after.
Where was it? Where did you drive to the city? San Diego?
It was, no, it was Burbank.
Oh,
Because I'm in the IE.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
I'm
right,
in the
you're right.
IE. So it took me about an hour and a half. And it was, like, down into Burbank. Like, it was past, like, Hollywood.
That's on period.
I need more to drink.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Hey, I'm like, I could get you some.
Oh,
You can switch cameras. Do you want some more? Okay, work hard or play hard?
Work hard. I work so hard that I get anxiety. Me and my anxiety. Me today.
She's like,
No,
we're going to give a segment
Anxiety.
on anxiety.
How to deal with anxiety.
And she smokes her CBD. It's like a little CBD pen. That is how, if you are dealing with anxiety the way she does, because she does deal with it.
Yeah.
It's CBD. Is that basically your, for the most part, the go-to for the anxiety, how you deal with it? Or
Yeah, I mean, I've had anxiety since I was little. Like, I've been through a lot. But for sure, like, there's ways that I gotta, like, my mind is running, like, at full speed. Like, I'm always thinking about, like, new ideas to, like, come up with, new company ideas, like, how I'm gonna make more money, all that stuff. So, especially within this past month of August, like, I bought a house. I bought a new car. Like, my son's going to school, but his school's online. So I got to be there from when he wakes up to, like, after his class. And finally I could get him a babysitter or my mom to watch my son. But it's like, and then on top of that, I got, like, all these other things going on. So, of course, anxiety is, like, been always there. And now it's, like, to an extreme. So, yeah, CBD.
only
like
CBD, or how have you coped with it before or no?
I take baths. Like, I'll go in my bathtub. Like, I'll drink, like, some tequila, and I'll just sit there in my bathtub with warm water. Like,
That's what my mom does too, because she actually has very often. So anxiety lead up to panic attacks. Have you had panic attacks?
when I do, it's not the worst one where, like, you can't breathe. It's just my heart, like, pounds fast, but I know how to calm myself down.
But
I'll
mom
just
said
cry.
It still feels
I just cry.
like my mom's like, you feel like you're like, and you're like,
You can't breathe, then you feel like you're dying, yeah.
And then my mom, but you know when you're having it, and you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, you try to be like, okay, calm. But my mom also too, like, she'll have, even if it's just like one drink or like one shot, or like you said, or the CBD, like, you just need something to calm you down.
Some little.
Also, too, she's like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you just gotta not think about it, but also mix in something. I don't know. So my mom doesn't like being on. She used to be on antidepressants. Did they try to subscribe you?
Yeah, no, I was in high school. I had to take
Prescribed.
that. Yeah. I was taking, like, Xanax.
You didn't like it,
and
right?
Norcos.
I
I did, but then I felt like I was scared because I was on it for a while, so I had to. But then the person that I was married to ended up being addicted. So I had to get out of that because it was really bad. So I told myself I'm never going to do, like, hardcore stuff like that ever again. I've never done I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Like, I don't smoke weed. I don't do like cocaine. Like, I've never done, like, any other hardcore drugs besides stuff that's like that was supposed to be provided to me because of what I had. Because of that reason, like, I want to be like, I mean, yeah, I drink tequila, but I'm Latin. Like, I feel like I can, but I'm Latin.
It's in the
I get to do whatever I want.
Seriously though.
It's tequila. It's like a little bit here and there. Like, it's just, it relaxes you. As long as you know you're not going to get, like, addicted and turn into, like, an addict, like, it's fine. But yeah, like, I know, like, I know
Or
what to
maybe
do.
the liquor's addicted to us. Remember,
It's
since you that meme?
addicted to us.
I'm not addicted to the lick. It's addicted to me.
It's true. It wants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heels or kicks? Heels, like high heels.
That is so hard. I go through my
Pumps.
phases. Like, the past month, 2 months, I've been in, like, super into heels.
Okay.
But I usually prefer, like, leggings and, like, tennis shoes and, like, slides too, like Gucci slides. Like,
Okay, yeah. So mine's kicks. I would pick
so kicks, right? Yeah.
Online shopping or in store?
Oh, online shopping. That's my drug. You get more deals.
Yes, but mine's like, have you ever ordered something and it came in the wrong size? And I'm not returning it. I'm like, I'm not mailing it back. I'm not waiting to email you.
Why, like, is it too big or too small? Like, what's your problem?
Either or.
Either one.
Yeah, I've had both. Especially when you order from the UK.
Oh, my God, but their clothes is so cute.
But I'm not going to return it, especially out of the country, so.
That's true.
I'm going to
give it to your friends that are, like, tinier or bigger than you, like,
yes.
or something like
I'm
that.
still going to pick online, though, like you. I'm going to still pick online.
Because, like, when you're there, you're sitting there, and you're just, like, going through it, and you could get all your deals, and you could really think about it for, like, a whole day as it's in your cart.
Yeah, I like that, because in the store,
you're in a rush, like, and then you come home, and you're like, why did I get this?
Have you ever, like, in the mall, like, you went in, you looked at something, you're like, I don't know, you left, and you came back in a couple times, you're like, they're probably thinking, like, why is this bitch keep coming back in and out? I'm like, let me live.
Yeah.
I've had that.
And they judge you.
And then I've gone home, I'm like, why didn't I buy that?
Yeah, like, why didn't I get that? Like, maybe I could just get it online. Like, yeah, I feel like a lot of the best purchases I've made were for sure online. Like, even if it's too small, like I said, give it to someone who's, like, smaller than you, Jaleesa, over there.
Is she tinier than you?
Yeah. She's a size 2 in the UK, and I'm a size 4.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. But, and if it's too big, then I bring out my needle and thread and I start going.
You're like, I'm going to go in. Yeah, I'm tailoring.
I've done a lot of my stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of my dresses and shirts. Like,
I'm going to DM you, like, can you tailor this for me?
Everything's by hand, handcrafted. Designer.
Even better. I'm like, just know this is hand tailored by Alyshia.
I even have, like, the mannequins, too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is that like your passion or it's just something that you like a talent, like a little hidden talent?
I feel like I don't want to sound cocky again. But
but you know,
I'm good at a lot of things.
Take it how you want.
I don't know why, like, but then it sucks because it's like you're good at so many things, but you don't know what to do with your life. Like, I can literally do anything I want, but I just don't know what I want to do.
Well, I'm glad that you decided to do this podcast. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, and your partner, what, like, this or that? Big D. I don't know. Can we say? We usually, I don't know. Big D. Big dick or okay, so you either or, like, only one. So big dick or intelligent and funny.
Oh.
This or that. Big
of
dick.
Course. No. I've been with a lot of big dick. But for sure, like, someone who's intelligent and funny. Like, I could get a vibrator.
Yeah, huh?
I mean, as long as it's inside of me, I got a vibrator, I'm good. I don't need it to be big. I don't need it to hurt my organs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways.
That's good. No,
that's good.
No, I'm trying to think. No, I mean, like, I'm trying to think.
What about you?
I don't know. No, I'm trying to think. Okay, big, intelligent, or funny. So you said intelligent or funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it'd have to, I don't know, this or that.
It has to be intelligent.
It would have to
don't
be.
Make it big dick. Don't do that.
It would have to be, but yeah.
As long as they're both. They could be both.
Yeah, but we couldn't pick that just because it's like, but that's not the rules of the game, imagine. But
what if he's like regular sized dick and intelligent and funny?
Yes, I agree. I agree with
nice.
You. It's nice.
That's nice.
Okay. So, money or free time?
Oh, gosh. I make money in my free time.
You're like, right now, checks, bing.
I'm literally cashing out right now. I'm just kidding. As we speak. Money or free time? I think it has to be free time. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of, like, my free time is with my son. So free time is more important. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hey.
I'll agree. You're like, let's play footsies. Free time. I agree with free time, too. International trip or house furniture? Like, would you rather pay for some new home decor or go on an international trip?
Trip. Yeah. Go on a trip, yeah. But be safe.
Wear your mask.
Yes.
Okay. Beer, wine, or liquor?
Tequila.
So liquor.
Tequila. Yes, tequila all the way.
I love wine and liquor though.
Yeah.
I'll do both.
Wine. I do like wine. Julissa introduced me to another wine.
White or red?
It was red, but it was like Stella Rosa sweet. But it was it's called Rascato. Rascato.
It tastes like blackberries.
It tastes like blackberry.
Yeah.
Well,
I like very dry
like it
wine.
dry. Oh, and your throat's like. I drink like 3 water bottles right after.
You're like, not like this WAP. The WAP?
A whop. Oh no. Dude, we should do a TikTok after this.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
FaceTime or text?
I like FaceTimes. I like calling. Like, I'm annoying. Like,
I love FaceTime too.
Yeah.
FaceTime's mine. Is that yours?
FaceTime. I hate
FaceTime all
texting.
day.
Like,
all my friends too, they're like, Jazz, all you want to do is
talk.
Like FaceTime. But mine's more like FaceTime. Like, I'm going to FaceTime you.
Yeah.
Like, you always want to FaceTime.
What's wrong with that though? Like,
And
you
text
love
them,
that person.
and then
You
I'll
love
text
that
them, I'm
friend.
like,
you want to see him.
I'm like, you didn't answer. I'm like, I know you're on your phone. And they'll text back. I'm like, FaceTime me. They're like, just text me and I'll be mad.
It sucks though. It's like, dude, like the reason why you're doing it is because you want to talk to them. You want to see how their life's going. You want to you miss them. Like, you want to see them. Like, you don't care if they're wearing makeup. Like, it's your friend and like you're not their boo.
Even sometimes though, if my friends aren't texting me back, I'll just be nosy. I'll be like, where you at? What are you doing? Just show me who you with. Are you with a new boo? Are you with who we think you
Let
are
me
with? But
see.
you said you were over him.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't judge like that. Like,
not to judge, but I'm just nosy.
oh yeah, I am. I'm very nosy too, just to know the tea, aka tequila. But no, yeah, I'm the same way,
So cheat or be cheated on? I threw that one in.
bro. I hope someone doesn't hear this. I've cheated on every relationship I've been in, except the one that I'm in now.
Okay, can respect the honesty. So you'd rather if.
But
the
there's
choice
reasons,
came. I'm sure.
you know. But no, for sure, I've never been cheated on. I've always been the cheater.
Okay,
I mean, if you
okay.
consider like them watching porn being cheated on,
No.
but no.
No.
like physically, actually, no. Like, it was always me. It was never them. But it's because they messed up because they were talking to someone else. But that's like, what is cheating? What is?
We had this conversation, Abe.
What is cheating?
Can you pass the mic to Abe for a little bit?
Can
Real
we get
quick, honest
Abe on
Abe.
here? Spit that knowledge.
Abe's like,
What did I say yesterday?
What is?
what
did
do
I
you
say?
think cheating is? Oh, you remember you had to take the headset off.
What did I say? I said something pretty good yesterday.
Let me hear it.
Just
Today I don't know what cheating is.
rip it off top.
Say hello, guys. My name is Abe, and
I
What?
call him Honest Abe, like
What?
Abraham Lincoln.
What is cheating?
What
What is cheating? All right, what is cheating to you guys first? You gotta give me some.
Okay.
Go. 1, 2, 3.
Guest honor.
Here, you say. You guys go first. And I'll go last.
his is gonna be his
What's-
is gonna hit hard.
Okay,
Watch.
Alicia-
We're gonna start
Alicia-
crying.
Alicia, what's yours? What's cheating to you?
Cheating to me is when a man watches porn without your permission.
Wow.
When a man without your permission, because it's him actually looking at another woman physically and being attracted to them and getting hard on from them. Like, they should be only getting a hard on from you. Like, you're their goddess, you're their queen, you're the love of their life.
If
Like,
you're
they
listening,
should be.
London, you're not allowed anymore.
No, if they're bold into it, let's get down. Like,
She said if he's watching alone
by himself,
yeah.
like secretly, like hiding it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's like if you're gonna watch it with me. Like, let's get ideas. Like, don't do it because you want to look at other women that aren't me. Like, that's disrespectful.
So what if he's just texting?
Oh, if he's texting another girl, that means he went out of his way. Dude, my mind is like.
No, we want to
That
know.
means he went out of his way to find another woman, or another woman came into his life where he had to reach out to them to get their phone
But
number.
that's cheating also.
That is
too.
definitely cheating 100%.
What if you also how about this? If you see him just comment an emoji on a new girl that you don't know about on her pic.
What kind of emoji is it?
So does it depend on the emoji?
It does depend on the emoji.
Okay, so I have 2 examples. What if it's just like this?
Okay. So that means, okay, I see you because you're hot.
Oh. Okay.
Dude,
Okay, I see you.
I think
I want to start a family with you.
dude, no, it's like, okay, I
Okay,
see
what if
you.
it's this?
Like, praying because I'm on my knees because you're so beautiful. Dude, I think like a dude. I think like a dude. Give me another one.
Magnifying glass one, like.
Be like, ooh, I see you from behind the door. Like, I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
That one's kind of creepy.
Fire? The fire emoji?
Fire, flame. I feel like fires aren't that, like, passionate anymore.
So you're
Fire's like, you're just, like, giving them a little energy.
So it's
like,
not
oh,
cheating.
hot.
So if you see your man post
If it's a friend and it's a fire flame. No, if I see.
If it's not a friend, if it's like a new girl, he posts a
No,
fire
then
emoji.
that's cheating. But if
You're
it's like
you're fucking cheating.
if it's like, I don't know, like if it's his fucking cousin and his cousin's like being pretty, like put a fire flame, like
different.
that's nice.
What about the red face with like the tongue out and he's sweating like?
Oh shit, dude, you better run. You better watch out for that girl. You better.
Okay.
They've already done something.
So in other words, basically, yeah. So
They've
any
already done
commenting on
something.
photos, it's cheating.
Yeah, unless it's someone you know, like if it's a cousin, if it's a relative, whatever, like it's okay. But I feel like we already know this though. You guys know this.
What's cheating to you?
Guys are scared because they know.
For me, I don't know. I feel like I've been cheated on physically and emotionally, and I think emotionally it hurts more. Because that means that, like, while they're with you, they had the audacity to develop an emotional connection with another female, and I would rather have him slept with her than have developed that mentality. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I think that hurts a hell of a lot more. But yeah, I think commenting on other girls' pictures, I think that's fucked up. Because, like, you're trying to get her attention.
But
for
would
a
you
reason.
consider it cheating? I consider it like it's not right, it's fucked up, but I don't think he's cheating by comments.
I think what I consider cheating is something when, like, you're purposely going out of your way. So, like,
That's
if you're
going out of your
commenting
way,
on
for
someone's
sure.
Pictures,
Yeah, true.
that's going out of the way. But I think for me, it draws a line is if you're messaging them. Like, I'm gonna get mad at you regardless if you like commented on their picture. But if you go out of your way to message them, that's where I officially draw the line. Because then you're actually trying.
It's like you're trying to find your prey. You're trying to find that girl who you're gonna F next.
That's true.
But
What
yeah,
about
I've
you?
always been cheated on, but I've only cheated
I didn't
on
even
one
answer
person
him.
once, and I slept with his brother.
Hey!
I'm like, if you're listening to this, now you know.
That's my niece. That's my niece.
But you know what? No. I will say though, I did
You're
it
like, I'm gonna
because
drink to that.
I wanted. I'm like, cheers. I wanted out of that relationship so badly.
Oh, it was just.
I was willing
It was
to
already
do
over.
anything.
It was already
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
I was willing to do anything to get out of it. But what's funny is that like he still doesn't know. Like, at least that I know of, he still doesn't know that I slept with his brother.
Well, if you're listening now, you fucking know.
Now you know. And I'm like, and your brother's dick is the same size as yours, so it doesn't matter.
I know. That's the first thing I asked you. I was like, is it like, are they packing the same? Like,
It was like yes, and it wasn't worth it.
it wasn't.
It wasn't worth it.
Did it slant a little to the left or the right? Like,
It was just straight.
it was the same.
Yeah, like
That's so
they might
boring,
as well
though.
have been twins. To be honest,
Just turn.
Yeah.
Just turn.
curve it a little bit.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so what about you?
Yeah, you're like so. You're like so. How do you like your coffee in the morning?
Yeah.
I don't. Cheating for me is physical. I guess so. Them commenting, it's not okay. I'm gonna check you. It's still, like she said, like it's fucked up. I'm not like you're cheating on me, but like
It's kind of like
you're definitely disrespecting. Like it's 'cause, like if you're posting, like you're showing, you know what I'm saying, like I'm with you, and then you're gonna talk to girls. But I don't think it's technically cheating. If he's messaging girls, I'm also not bothered either. I'm like, well, if you haven't met up with them, I'm like, I'm not really phased. To be honest, I'm like, whatever. Like you're with me all the time, 24/7.
Yeah.
Message them if that makes you feel better.
There's
That's
a lot
how I
of
feel about it.
no,
I'm like,
but yeah,
message them. Like fuck it. I don't really. It's not bothering me.
no, yeah, that's fine too. Like, I mean, there's so many relationships. Like
They're all
I've
different.
met,
They're very different.
they
yes.
are all different.
Yes.
Me, because of everything that I've been through in my life, I'm crazy as hell. I'm Colombian. Like, you don't step on my toes, or I'm gonna get you back. So, like I was saying, the reason why I did it every single effing time was because the guys that I was always picking were the F boys that would always go out of their way to like talk to other girls, but they felt so threatened because I was like, I would verbally be like, I would say something to verbally scare them, and I'd be like, whatever, I'm gonna kiss another dude, and then I'll break up with them. Like, even though we know it's both over, I just have to do that. Like, ooh,
Okay, just
I don't know why.
Like, put the nail in the coffin. That's
yeah,
what I say.
like I just, like, there you go. Like, there you go. You want to talk to another girl? done. It's done. Like, this is the only way it's going to be over is if I do this, and then we're done. Like, they still come back, though. Just kidding.
Like, don't we all? Honest Abe?
All right, here we go.
I'm ready.
What I said. All right, so cheating for me is a little different. I mean, other than the obvious to me is what all three of you talked about: emotional, physical, the liking, the fire, the big ding dong. What is it called? The eggplant. I don't know. Whatever. Watching
butt cheeks.
The watching porn.
The cheeks. The cakes.
The watching porn. I definitely agree on. I mean that can be, you know, in a way, yeah, definitely. But to me, honestly, the cheating starts to where the word just to cheat. Like, okay, so say for instance I'm with a girl, and I'm not. I honestly think the cheating happens. I mean, not necessarily 100% of the time, but I think a lot of the time it happens when you're in a relationship or you're dating, and there's something there that person is not providing. So that person now starts to look elsewhere. They could just be playing out assholes and bitches. They can just, they're just players. Yeah. So like they can just completely be just the way they are, period. And that's just a fuck that person. But I'm talking about a real genuine person like the four of us that are really trying and we're really trying to make it work. It starts at, to me, I guess you can say that cheating is not communicating. Is because if you communicated to me what I might have been able to change if I wasn't talking to you enough, didn't giving you enough time.
Can you put the camera on her?
Oh yeah.
Continue.
Oh, you need to
So sorry.
If I wasn't giving you enough time, if I wasn't there for you when blah 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 A, B, and C, and now you're going out with now you're seeking another man, you're seeking him for emotional support. That's cheating. Now you're seeking him. Maybe I have a job and I can't be there physically for you.
Oh yeah, then that's messed up.
She doesn't want to use her dildo, so she's gonna go fuck.
Yeah, that's messed
Instead
up.
of communicating to me, if I'm not providing something for you, and you want it somewhere else, then just tell me, and it's over. That's it. And I know I'm not gonna be mad, but the cheating starts where there's no communication. You know what I mean? Where I'm not giving you something you need, but you still want me just because you're selfish and you want that too. So selfishness is also cheating, in a sense. You know. So the cheating to me is cheating me out of the chance of basically providing something that I may have been able to provide for you.
Yeah, because it's like that. Like, say you were working, and it's like that's all the hard work. Like you were slaving at work to like provide for you, and maybe eventually buy you a wedding ring. And
exactly.
And turns out you're at home doing nothing, being like
or fucking the pizza guy, or I don't know. That's but
yeah.
But yeah. So cheating to me is basically you're cheating me out of the chance to actually maybe provide the something that you went to go find cheating on
somewhere
me.
else, yeah.
That's
and
the
it's
cheat.
It's not even worth it.
Yeah, that's the cheat. Cause 99% of the time I've been on both sides, to where I cheated and I felt horrible and it wasn't worth it.
You have cheated, Abe?
Yeah.
Did they end up finding out?
Oh yeah. I told her I'm not the type of person that.
But did she deserve it?
No, she didn't deserve it. No.
Oh, why, Abe Lincoln?
No.
Well, she said Abe Lincoln because I said I call you Honest Abe.
I know.
Why Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, no.
Abraham Lincoln.
I mean, we were. I know. No, I don't know. To me, and honestly, okay, if maybe if I would have told you our story, I'm not gonna tell you now. But like, maybe she did, maybe she didn't, because we were arguing like no one's business. It was already kind of like how like you were saying earlier, you might want out of the relationship already.
Oh yeah, that's the same as.
So you do anything possible to end it.
But then I think like why not out it on your own and just say it like we're gonna.
But I was like 25, 26, and the responsible things I should have done is been like, look, this relationship is not providing A, B, and C for me anymore. We are fighting all the time. We're not. We have sex once a month. We don't even talk. We eat. We just look at each other and.
Oh,
there's nothing there. Like, you know, the fire's gone. So
I've seen couples like
No,
that
I
too.
felt that.
Kinda,
Like,
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been
kind
through
of just, but in the man thing to do, or maybe not just the man, just I should say both sides. The adult thing to do, period, man or woman, it's just to man up and be like, look, I don't want this anymore. I need to move on before you hurt the other person. Because I honestly don't think, no matter what, I mean, okay, no, for the most part, no one deserves to be cheated on. That's why I say that.
That's true.
And now, if I told you guys a story, you all
There's
three
like
of
a
you
right way to
being
handle
girls,
it,
y'all probably be like,
technically.
hell yeah, you should have cheated on her, blah, blah, blah. But to me, at being 33 now, like, I look back at it now, I'm like, no, I shouldn't have done it that way. Because it only reflects on me. That's it. It's not going to really reflect on her because she's happy. She's moved on. She's
Yeah, but
living her
she's
life,
always going to
you know?
look back to that and be like, I remember that time that I got cheated on.
Yeah, for sure.
And she probably doesn't know why. Like,
Oh, no,
or she does know why.
We
Well,
talked about it after.
You've been the cheater too. Do your exes know why they got cheated on? Or no?
because they were dogs. I mean, at that time, it was a different way of me thinking. So the last ex that I have, he got addicted to porn and he got addicted to hardcore drugs.
Dang.
The guy that I divorced.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one before that, it was like him texting other girls. The one before that, it was him always on Instagram. The one before that, it was him flirting with other women. Like,
I guess everybody in their own lane, coming from each side, has their own validation in their own ways. In
my head, I considered that cheating, and then I was like, you know what? I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Like, then that's when I would just go somewhere else.
What happened, Nick?
I have one more. I know what we talked about yesterday. I have one more interesting question for the both of you,
Yes.
because I know we talked about this yesterday. But how did I word it yesterday? What are your boundaries in a relationship? Basically, I'm not saying necessarily cheating. Just it can be, I don't know what is okay and what's not okay. Because I've had this conversation with so many different people, and some are extreme. Some are like, I don't care because some people like being in open relationships, and that's okay for them. Some people will want to voyeurism. Some people want to watch their man and woman. You know. So what are your guys' boundaries, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, to where it's okay and now it's really not okay? Like to where, like, to your man or girl or what, I don't know your preferences, but like, you know, like what, you know what I mean? And it could be into cheating.
Asked you for a threesome, like he was like, babe, I want to have a threesome. I'm gonna pick the girl. Like,
I've never kissed a girl, so that would never happen.
So you're like, it's a no. You're like,
Yeah,
threesome,
that's a
no.
Yeah, that's a no. I feel like now, because of whatever, like everything that I've been through, like I need a man. Like I need a man that respects me, loves me, who's like, you know, those cute memes and couples that you see that are like in their 80s and they're still with the love of their life from high school, like.
But it doesn't mean that
That's what I want.
Behind closed
like,
doors, their sex life might be a little
they
freaky.
nasty.
Well, what if?
No, like I mean, like I'm hella crazy. I just bought a stripper pole the other day and like in my Ford dildo.
So what if
Like,
what if like a boyfriend or a husband of yours was like, I want to watch. Your husband or boyfriend wants to watch you get.
Are you with someone else?
And he's like, I just want to watch you with another man.
I mean, I'm down.
You'd be like, okay.
But I respect that, yeah. Like, that's something, like, I've always fantasized.
Oh, cool, okay.
To be with, like, two at one time. But
that's cool.
That's never going to happen because I know also, like, my man does not want that.
Okay.
So he's also on the same level as me. Like, it's crazy because we have, like, eye to eye on relationships of, like, what we want. Mm-hmm. So it's just perfect. Like, it meshes together where it's, like, I respect you, you respect me, this is never going to happen. Okay, that's never going to happen because I knew that wasn't going to happen. Like he barely got adjusted to the fact of having, like, sex toys in the bedroom. Like,
okay.
And then, like, I'm the crazy one, consider the fact that I got, like, I've been in, like, how many twerking contests? Like 5? Like, a girl can twerk. Like, I love
like,
to do crazy
your
stuff.
girlfriend can twerk.
So, like, he's very innocent compared to me. So that's why, like, for me, like, for sure, and, like, no threesomes with another girl. Like, if I catch him staring at another girl, like, it's okay unless, like, I really catch him staring. And then I'm like, okay, dude, like, are you kidding me? Like, you're going to do that to me, I'm going to do it to you. Like, I don't play around. Like, it's not fair. Like, karma's a bitch. Like, I'm going to get you back.
Jeez.
You know, like, I get the horns come up.
Oh.
So.
Were you gonna say something, babe?
Probably, but honestly, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Where are we?
It happens all the time.
Hello?
All right, let's do like the last two quick. Let's do it quick. Did I say this already? Money or fame?
Oh, yeah.
I'd pick money.
Oh, no, you didn't.
It was not in that way.
Money.
I pick money
over
too.
fame. Yeah, money over fame.
To love or be loved?
Wait, well, that's the hardest
To
one
love.
at the end.
I already know. I'd rather feel the feeling of me loving someone or being in love with them so much. Even if they didn't love back, I didn't know how that felt. I would like to feel, coming from me, how to love someone so hard. So I picked to love.
So I already know how it feels to love. I just want to feel like to be loved.
I felt both.
So I want to.
If you had to pick though, either
To pick either or.
Yes, that's right.
It would be loved.
Be loved.
Because I want to be loved, like through friends and through like anybody, like family, like relationship. Like I just want to be loved. Like because knowing deep down I'm the lover.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would love to feel like how it would feel like to like be loved by like. So either or, it would be that one.
And on that note, I love you guys, but she wants to feel your love.
I want to be loved so bad.
So we're gonna plug in. Love her on her social media. We're plugging it in right now. Alyshia
Baragan, Alyshia Baragan, yes.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this. You heard it first on season 3. Subscribe to me, like and comment, follow her, like her stuff. You're gonna see definitely more of us in the future. I hope you enjoy your Thursday night, evening. Any sponsors that want to come on, let me know. DM me. You can be sponsored on my Instagram page and on my podcast that are weekly. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Thank you.
And just remember, it's better.